Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's What's Up Wednesday series. If you're new here, we meet with guests of our network and share resources out to the childcare industry. So today we have Melissa Schierland with us, who's the Workforce Center Supervisor with the Mesa County Department of Human Services. She's going to be covering all things Childcare Assistance Program, aka CCAP, with us today. So, hey, Melissa, welcome, and thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I'm always happy to talk about our program and assist families in finding quality care.
Awesome, thanks. So briefly, just to get us started here, just describe your role with the Mesa County Department of Human Services, kind of how long you've been there and what that looks like for you.
Absolutely. So I've been an employee here this is my 11th year, and I am the supervisor of the Child Care Assistance Program. I have a team of 6. I have 5 provider specialists, five eligibility specialists, and then 1 provider specialist. And we serve all of Mesa County. We have about 140 contracts with childcare providers that serve our families here.
That's huge. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So for those that are aware, kind of explain what the Child Care Assistance Program is for anyone who it's totally new to that.
Sure, of course. So CCAP stands for the Colorado Child Care Assistance Program. So we are in 64 counties statewide. And the goal of the program is to help low-income families work, go to school, find employment, finish high school, or complete job training programs. So we assist them with the cost of their childcare.
Got it. Yeah, that's a really good overview. It's a big thing, but that was a very concise way of explaining that. So that's great.
Yeah.
So break down just kind of what are the benefits of the program for staff, children, and families, all those involved.
Yes, of course. So families, of course, as I'm sure all of you know, childcare is extremely expensive. I mean, it is often said that it is the second most expensive bill for a family besides their mortgage.
Sure.
And so we contract with providers to provide high quality care to our families. And the benefit, of course, is that families either qualify for 100% of the cost of their care, or it's on a sliding scale based upon their income. Right now in Colorado, the highest copay that a family pays monthly is 7%.
Gotcha.
So that's a huge savings for our families. And we really want to foster children being in safe, high quality care. We also do contract with family, friend, and neighbor providers. So that could be grandma, that could be the neighbor next door. And we do background checks. And so we know that the care that's offered is safe.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool. So you touched on that a little bit, but what are the eligibility requirements for the program for these families?
So families need to be income eligible, which is under 185% federal poverty level at the time of application, and they need to be in an eligible activity. And I did briefly touch on that, but that is employment, self-employment, a job training program such as cosmetology school or CDA. They can be enrolled in a college up to the first bachelor's degree we can help pay for. And then there is 13 weeks allowed to job search for families. And we're lucky that we can also contract for teen parents. So we can work, we have a contract here in Mesa County with our school district. So the kiddos can take their babies to school. And of course that fosters finishing high school and care for those small children.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good information. So what are a few of those provider-client expectations that we kind of hinted at?
So the providers and the families, they both need to follow the rules of our program in that they need to record their attendance daily in what's called our attendance tracking system.
Right.
And they record their attendance that's been pre-approved by our program, and that's based on the needs of the family. It's based on the needs of the children. We know that many times families can't get care unless they go to full-time care because spots are limited here. So we really want to foster that high quality care for children. And they just need to record their attendance daily, use the care that they're approved for. Families do need to pay their copay. And providers are allowed to record the attendance, but families need to validate that care within 9 days for payment. And they can't share their electronic PIN with anyone else. And the rules are pretty simple. I mean, we just want providers and families to communicate with each other and, have a really good working relationship.
Yeah, that's great. So you touched on that a little bit, but how does that process work for tracking the attendance? Is it just that online website?
So every time a family is approved for our program, they get an email welcoming them to our program, and they can create a link in their their email and they pick a PIN. That PIN is unique to them in their email. And then we approve the care. It gets emailed to the provider, and it's called the attendance tracking system. And so the provider accesses that daily, and there's a kiosk. There's like the provider kiosk and the parent kiosk, and they sign in on that either on a cell phone or a Chromebook or something with internet access.
Gotcha.
And they record the attendance to the minute, checking the child in and out every day. And that once the parent validates that care, it gets sent to the state, and the providers get paid weekly for care.
Right. Okay. And I
so
did
it's a pretty seamless process as long as they use the computer.
Yeah. Be tech savvy enough to do that, and then it's kind of good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. And we will absolutely help walk through everyone for success, but they just need internet access.
Right. Anything that access is correct. Yeah. So our ELV's Alliance Core system, for anybody who doesn't know, it does link to the ATS. And as long as all of the authorization IDs, the expirations, and all of that is accurate in the system of Core, we push that attendance as long as you're using the attendance tracking system for it. Yeah, we can push all that too. So that's just kind of another perk of the Alliance Core system being Colorado tailored too.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. All right. So where can people go to in order to learn more if they have questions? They're not a part of CCAP, but maybe want to be.
So they have to apply within the county they live in. So they can go to the Colorado Peak website, or the Office of Early Childhood website has information. And then within each county, you can apply for benefits. In Mesa County, you can go on the Mesa County Workforce Center website. You can contact the county individually. But yes, you can apply online, and then it's a county option whether they require an interview or not. In Mesa County, we do require an interview, and we do that for our customer service. But some of the Big 10 counties, by the vast number of families that they serve, they sometimes don't have an interview requirement. But you definitely apply within your CCAP office at the Department of Human Services in the county that you live.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's a great overview. Yeah, the program is phenomenal, and obviously it's very needed across whoever needs the benefits of that. So feel free, we'll just wrap up here. Share any final thoughts or advice for our network watching regarding CCAP and any kind of tips you've got for it.
Well, I would just welcome any family that feels you're eligible to reach out and contact us. Because of COVID, our enrollment is lower right now, and so we really do want to help more families and really provide that school readiness, that safety for parents, because we all know that we can't be successful as parents if we don't know that our children are being taken care of.
Right, everyone.
And so, and be assured that all of our providers are background checked. And so our goal is really to help families work, go to school, build self-sufficiency while helping kiddos stay in safe care.
Get their lives on track and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. That's couldn't have said it better. That's all I've got for you today, Melissa. I'll give you the rest of your day back, but I appreciate your time. Thank you again so much. And we'll see everybody back here next week.
Thank you for inviting me. Bye.
Of course. See ya.